This video is an introduction to the Beneficiary Module as we know it in May 2022 for KA1 Youth Projects. What happened before you used the Beneficiary Module? You apply for funding, you got a successful email from the national agency, you then received your grant agreement, and you also received an email with the Beneficiary Module access from a finance officer in Lurgas. So what is the Beneficiary Module? It is a tool developed by the European Commission to manage your project. What does it do? It helps you to provide information on your project, to identify your participant and your mobility activities. It will help you to complete and update your budget information. It will generate your participant reports and also help you to generate and submit your own interim report and final report to the national agency. You will receive some automatic notification from the beneficiary module. So the person who will receive those notifications is the contact person by default. That person can be changed and the rights can be amended to view or edit. On each page of the beneficiary module, you will have 3 signs. The view sign, which is a little eye, a little pen, which is to edit your project data, and a little bin, which is to delete. You always have a create button, a blue create button, also to add data. Some notification are also going to be sent to your partners and to your participant in relation to the project that they're involved in. So how do you log into the beneficiary module? You need an EU login account to access the tool. So we have sent you already a link to create an EU login account if you do not have it yet. And we also sent you the link to the beneficiary module. When you log into the beneficiary module, you will arrive to this page, which will show you on the My Project, all the projects that you're involved with from 2021. On this screen, you will see this particular beneficiary is involved in 2 projects, one KA152 Youth Project and one ESC 51 ESC European Solidarity Corps project. If you only have one project, only one will come up. If you have numerous projects, they will all come up under this page. To view the project, you click on the little eye on the right-hand side. Once you go into your project, you will have a content menu on the left-hand side, and you will have all the details about your project. The first on the content menu is details. The details will give you the context, the information on your project, information on the national agency and on your organization. You will have, for example, your grant agreement number, your start of project, your end of project, the project duration, the type of activity that you've applied for, and your budget on the very top, the awarded declared budget. The second item on the content menu is the organization. You will have there to list all the organization involved in your project. The blue create button here allows you to input all your partners. When you click on that create button, you end up on this page. If you type the OID number for an organization, for your partner organization, all the details should come up. The same for the contact. If you click on contact, you can add, with the create button, you can add any contact people you want on the project. Under activities then, if you click under the create button, you will be able to select your activity type. You will have the choice between a prep visit, a youth exchange with partner countries, a youth exchange with program countries. You will also have to add an activity ID, which is automatically given to you, an activity title and an activity description. Here we have an example of a KA152 project planning to do a prep visit and a youth exchange. Remember, a youth exchange activity must always be input first to be able then to link it to a prep visit that you will do for that exchange. In here, in yellow, we have highlighted the number of mobility activities. This number will automatically be updated once you have listed all the participants in your project. The next item in the content menu is the mobility activities. This is where you're going to list your participant. All your participant must be input individually. You'll have the participant first name, the activity type, their last name, email, gender, the project start and end date, the receiving country, and the language the project is in. Don't remember to press the save button and to make sure that the mobility is not on in draft in order for the budget to be automatically updated. So once you have all your participants listed with the date and the location, the budget would automatically calculate for you. The next item in the content menu is the few opportunities. If you have been granted funding to support young people with few opportunities, make sure to indicate the number of participants under the relevant heading on this page. You will also be asked at final report stage to provide documentation to back up the information. You could, for example, add a column to your participant signing sheet with inclusion support costs received yes or no for each participant. The next one is the reports. This is where you're going to be able to submit your final report or your interim report. And the last item is the budget. The budget is automatically calculated once you've uploaded all your participants. The first column here is your approved budget. This is what should be in your grant agreement, the number of participants in your project and your total amount allocated. This column here is going to be the budget that you will have calculated once you've all your participants. This budget is going to be calculated for you. Under activity type here, you will have the details for each headings, the travel costs, the organizational support costs for each of those headings if you want the details of the total amount here. This is what it looks like. So for example, here for a prep visit, the total amount is 3450. This is what was allocated. And then when you input all the participants that have taken part in the prep visit, the second column on the right hand side will automatically be calculated. Please get in touch if you need more information.